Hello and welcome to Essie's Pilates. This is a 15-minute Pilates workout using just a chair. So it's perfect to do in front of your desk when you're working long hours in front of your computer. Otherwise, if you're new to Pilates and you just don't know where to start with these exercises. I'm going to help you to find a deeper connection with your center, your powerhouse, which are your glutes, your abdominals, and your back muscles. So yes, we will be strengthening those back muscles, working on posture as well, but we're also going to work the seat. I highly recommend for you to learn these exercises. And once you find all those connections, you would probably be able to do these exercises within 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the workout. So I'm turning my chair to the side so that you can quickly see my side profile. A few things to find all those connections. Sit on the edge of your chair. Press down with your feet. Feet are rooting down into the floor. The crown of the head is reaching up to the sky. Imagine there's an imaginary wall behind you and you want to lengthen your spine against that wall. You're going to press through the feet. Make sure the weight is distributed on your entire foot. So all 10 toes, pinky toe, big toe, heel. Lift your arches a little bit and you're going to start feeling an activation in your legs. Then imagine you're sitting on a cactus. So just lift that seat, feeling an activation on your sitting bones. And then you want to scoop your belly in and up so that you're not overarching in that lower spine. So scoop your belly in and up to help you with the length. It's almost like an internal zip from your pubic bone up towards your belly button. Shoulders back, shining your chest forward. But be careful not to bulge your rib cage. So can we wrap the rib cage and the abdominals around the spine? Okay, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, 3 breaths here. When you exhale, scoop that belly further in and up. With your next inhalation, try to keep your belly scooped in and up. And you're going to feel how you send that breath to the back of your rib cage. Exhale, keep scooping in and up. Last breath here. Inhale, keep your belly in, sending that breath to the back of your rib cage. And exhale, scoop the abdominals in and up. Take your hands, place it in the front of that chair, and then really push your chest open with those hands pressing into the chair. Find that beautiful chest expansion. The fingertips are lengthening down towards the floor. The crown of the head is reaching up to the sky. We stay here for one more breath. Exhale, can we scoop the abdominals deeper in and up, wrapping your ribcage around your spine while you keep that length through your spine. And then you want to look over your right shoulder. Try to get that chin in line with that shoulder. Now make sure that left shoulder is not coming forward, so you keep that shoulder to the back. You kind of want to find a stretch in that left front of your chest. And back to center. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, rotating your head over to the left shoulder. Inhale, back to center, still pressing with the hands. Exhale, over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over your left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. One last time to each side. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen back to center. And exhale, over your left shoulder. Come back to center. Just note the stretch in your chest. Note how your shoulder blades are sliding towards one another at the back. And that allows you to open up your chest. But at the same time, your glutes are still active, your legs are active, your abdominals are scooped in, and the ribcage is wrapping around your spine. And then relax. You should feel quite a lot of back muscles working there. All right. Now, we want to get back into that activation, and we're going to do some leg work. So, heels are underneath your knees, you press down with the feet, weight distributed onto your entire foot, scoop in the belly, zip up the rib cage, and you've got that extension in your chest, but now take your hands on top of one another, fingertips on top of the elbow, and press the arms into one another. Shoulders released, sinking down into your side. All right, pressing through the feet. You want to feel your seat. Press through your right leg, and then see if you can lift that left leg up. Imagine that left glute is still pulling down towards the chair. Use that left glute to place the leg down, pressing down onto that left leg to float the right leg up. And we're going to keep alternating from side to side. And as you press that leg down, feel how the glute is stabilizing that hip. But the leg that's lifting up, you're still not losing the connection on that glute, so keep that connection. And then you will feel how the legs just start floating up and down. Keep on breathing. And keep using your breath to connect deeper with your center and to keep lengthening through your spine. All right. Now after you've done a few of these ones, let's bring the feet together. You're going to press down with that right leg, lift your left leg up, and then you try to extend that leg forward. Get a little bit of an external rotation from your seat. So you're wrapping that seat underneath you, and that knee, the kneecap will turn slightly to the side, but make sure you're turning from your hip. Reach that leg away from you, pull that leg back in, and place it down. And pressing down onto your left leg, lift the right leg up. Extend that leg out, external rotation, and bring that leg back in, and place it down. And left leg again. Extend out. Scoop your tummy a little bit deeper as you lengthen that leg out. Bend. Place down. Lift up. Extend. Pull that leg back in. Place down. One last one on each side. And bend. And lower down. Other side. Extend. And bend. And lower down. Take a quick breather. You should feel your arms, you should feel your back muscles, inner thighs and outer thighs. All right, from here, let's start with our footwork series. So, cross your opposite hand on top. Press down with your feet, get that connection with your center. Squeeze your heels really a lot together, separate your toes. You can bring your feet a tiny bit closer into your chair. Okay, long spine. Lift up those heels, squeeze those heels together as if there's a tiny diamond in between those heels. Press those heels down and feel how you grow taller through your spine. Inhale, lift up, exhale. And just keep on doing this. You're still sitting on your cactus. And imagine you're almost pumping yourself taller every time as you press those heels down. The pressure between your heels remains the same as you lift the heels up and as you press it down. And we're just going to go for 4 more here. That's it. We want to do about 10 of each. And last one. And down. Okay, if this is easy for you, let's take those hands behind your head. Press your head into your hands into your head. Use your muscles underneath your shoulder blades to slide the shoulders away from your ears. Complete relaxation in the upper body. Take your feet together, squeeze both legs together as if it is one leg. Lengthen up and lift up the heels, press the heels down. Lengthen, press it down. So imagine there's a spring underneath your heels. You release that spring with control and you press that spring back down with control. Keep lengthening through the spine. Keep supporting your lower back with your abdominals that zipped in and up. And no bulging in the rib cage, so we keep the rib cage also wrapping around the spine. Keep breathing. All right, last 4 here. All right, and then from here, legs parallel. Now keep those legs nice and parallel. Lift up and press the heels down. Lift up and press it down. Keep on going. And try to keep those knees parallel. You might find that your knees want to come in, or they may be going out too wide. Keep the knees in line with your heels, or second and third toe. And we go for 3 more here. 2 and 1. Reach the arms up and exhale. Whew. Quickly roll down. You can just hang over your legs. Find a good stretch here for the back. Press your right hand into the side of the chair. Take the left hand all the way over across your right foot. Breathe into that stretched out left side. Exhale. Relax your head completely. This is a good side stretch. And take your left hand onto the left side of the chair. Right hand swinging around across the left leg. Stretching out your right side now. Deep inhalation. And exhale. Come back to center. Roll all the way back up. And we've got one final exercise here. Okay, so still sitting on the edge of your chair. You've got your tummy scooped in. You're still sitting on your cactus. Really pressing through your feet. You're going to hinge forward with your spine. I'm going to move my chair to the side again. Hinging forward. Press down with your feet. Feel the activation in your seat. Tummy scooped up. See if you can just lift yourself just above your seat. And keep it there. So you can use your hands to help you here. Hold. Knees still in line with your second and your third toes. So keep them parallel. Don't let them come too much in or too far out. And lower yourself down with control for 3, 2, and 1. Now you can stay here using your hands. Otherwise, if you want to challenge yourself, take your hands in front of you. Hinging forward from the hips. Pressing through those heels, and you will find this a lot harder. When you lift yourself up, make sure that tail is not sticking out too far. You still have your core connection and your ribcage connection. And release the tension in your shoulders. So if you can't feel that connection underneath your shoulder blades, good. Sit down for 3, 2, 1. If you really want to challenge yourself, you can take your hands behind your head. Hinging forward, straight spine. Push yourself away from the floor. Feel that energy through the feet, lifting your arches a little bit, pressing all 10 toes into the floor. You want to find your seat connection to release the front of your thighs. We want to work through the back of the body. And lower down, 2, 3. All right? So maybe you just stay there. Maybe you can't lift yourself yet, but that's okay. But just keep thinking of lifting yourself, and soon you will be able to lift yourself. So you can stay there. Otherwise, one last bit of challenge. Hinge forward, lift up. Knees are parallel here. Long spine. You're going to take your knees, tap them towards one another, open up. Tap them towards one another, open up. And open up. That's it. Keep on going. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down slowly with control. Okay? And we're going to do similar again. Leaning forward, lifting all the way up. This time the knees go out, center, out, center. Keep the big toe down onto the floor. Keep on breathing. We go for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Bring together and sit down. And then a mermaid stretch. Pressing your right hand down onto the chair, reach your left hand up, release your shoulder, inhale, exhale, tilting up and over. So make sure you're still anchoring with that left hip, so you're still pulling that left hip down to your chair, trying to create space between your left hip and left rib cage. Release your shoulder. Inhale, use the left side to lift yourself back up, and exhale. Same thing on the other side. Lengthening up with your right arm, and exhale. You can press a little bit down onto the chair with that hand that's on the chair. Stabilizing with your right hip, creating space between your right hip and your right rib cage. Use that right side to lift yourself all the way back up, and exhale. All right, do this workout a few times. Try to remember it so that you can do this at your own without having to turn on this video. Thank you so much for joining me.